Hey the damn like readers, this is Steve Bogda, and I'm the author of the 8 worst Nintendo characters ever, and I'm here with Genki, and this is your audio recap.
Woo!
When I wrote this article, this is more of a satire, joke article. I don't actually think that these characters should be ranked. I have no way to quantify what makes one Nintendo character worse than the other. So this is more of a joke, and this is an article that I think is funny, or at least is a funny topic, because Nintendo isn't known for their character development, to say the least. But these characters are not necessarily bad characters, though. They're just annoying characters, or characters that I think maybe hindered the game experience, or just iconic characters that are fun to deride. For example, 3 of the characters I have on here are like Slippy Toad, Navi, and the dog from Duck Hunt.
Well, those are pretty annoying characters. Those are, out of all of them, I would say those 3 are the most legitimate complaints. I hate Navi in Ocarina of Time. I really don't like it whenever Slippy has something to say and whenever I have to save his butt in every single game. And then the dog he laughs at me. He laughs at me so much.
The dog is funny because the dog really is the best part of Duck Hunt. That is the part that adds a bit of personality to Duck Hunt, but it's so damn annoying when playing the game. As far as execution, the dog is there to piss you off, so it is working. And
yep.
Great design there, but at the same time, I can't stand it. Navi is literally the only flaw in Ocarina of Time, so that's why it had to be number 1. Navi is just the part of Ocarina of Time. I like the Water Temple. I understand that maybe the design wasn't that good with the menu, but I think the Water Temple is a great level. It's definitely the most legendary level of Ocarina of Time, so I don't like people saying it's a flaw just because it was a little challenging. But yeah, Navi's there. Tingle, I put on there because Kalu that just is a bad character, I thought.
What? He's so unique. There's no other character like him anywhere.
I guess he does add.
He's kind of a deep character too when you think about it. He's this old man. He's like in his 40s, and he's just obsessed with trying to be one of the fairy people. He wants to be this mystical thing, and he can't, and it's really sad.
I just wish, I guess he's one of the characters that Nintendo is kind of hinting at maybe being gay. I just want a better gay character from Nintendo. I guess him and Birdo are like the one. Well, I guess Birdo's a woman now, but Birdo was originally a...
Nah, Birdo's definitely a Gmail. No, actually, I think, yeah, it is.
Birdo's just freaky. It's just...
Yeah. I just remember that in the one Japanese game, the Captain Rainbow game, yeah, you had to get her thing, and it was blurred out, but it was implying it was a dildo, so I guess it is a woman.
And one character I do regret putting on this list, well, not regret, because I'm not serious with any of this. Like, my balls don't actually shrivel up when I talk about Birdo. Just a lot of hyperbole in this list, to say the least. It's an older article I wrote. But I do regret putting Waluigi on it a bit, just because Waluigi's a great character. He makes everything. He's just a fun, little, weird character.
Yeah, I think it's nice that they gave Luigi his own Wario, even if he conceptually is not the most original idea. I mean, Wario, his hat had an upside down M, but it was also, it was the letter of his name. Waluigi's
upside down L, whatever.
Yeah, this is like, oh well, that's pretty obvious. And then they put it on his gloves too. Just put it everywhere.
Just in case you forgot. And what's Wa? Like Wa?
Well, that's a take on the Wario.
I guess, but just so silly sounding, Waluigi. But at the same time, I regret putting him on there because he doesn't hinder the games. He makes every game better.
He does. He's not used nearly enough. He needs to be in the other games with Wario, I think.
The 2 Pokemon I put on the list are easily the 2 worst Pokemon, I believe, in Pokemon. Or at least, Jinx is a horrible Pokemon. He's the worst generation.
Blackface Pokemon is terrible.
Yeah, that's horrible. Like, how could they even think of doing that? And then,
because it's Japan. They have several blackface characters.
And then Pichu's, I just remember it from Melee. Pichu's just... the Melee character is so bad.
Pichu was cute. Pichu had that seizure taunt.
They just made a cuter Pichu, and Pikachu wasn't like a mid-level character. Pikachu wasn't good enough to be a second evolution. Pikachu, I guess once they added that light ball peripheral you could give to a Pikachu, Pikachu became like the strongest electric Pokemon in the game. Pichu was just a bad device. At least in my humble opinion.
I think Pichu was... I don't know, when you got a successful Pokemon like Pikachu, why not make a cute baby version of it when you're introducing the concept of
bring in money,
baby Pokemon?
Stacks. That's what Pichu was. That was the goal of Pichu. It was a money-making little rat.
Well, yes, of course. But that's the essence of Pokemon.
Pichu almost made as much money as Pikachu in the span of a year.
Yeah.
Children loved themselves some Pichu. Maybe that's where I'm wrong, because I already had...
I was more in a Pika-Blue myself.
Pika-Blue. And then they just changed the Meryl. Deal with it. And this was your audio recap.